Hello, collective. Welcome. So, you guys know what it is. If it resonates in your life, you should take it. So, I got a message about somebody's alopecia. Okay. I don't know if it's. Let me shuffle. Okay. So, this might be news to somebody. Okay. Somebody close to you, somebody that you love, um, might suffer from this or get some sort of like news about this condition. Okay. Um, my advice is to be there in love and spirit with compassion. Okay. Any transition in life is it's a lot. Okay. Um, spiritually, hair is also very sacred. So you know, a lot of transitioning. Okay. So that is the first message. Message number as follows. Um, know that you're protected. There was somebody who was trying to send some sort of magic. Okay. Um, I want to say magic, like spell work. They were really trying to end something in your life. I'm not quite sure if I know it's gonna sound out of context, but let me shuffle before I say something. Okay, so remember the whole alopecia thing? I feel like a karmic might suffer from this because of the magic that was sent. Because somebody was sent a death spell. Okay. Uh, Disclaimer, excuse my pronunciation. Please just turn up the volume, the subtitles. It is very late. I'm very tired. Okay. It's been a long ass day. But yeah, somebody was trying to send a death spell. And this is the thing. I always say this: any spell that affects anyone that is not aware of it, it's easy for it to be attached. Okay. But when you are spiritual or religious or have certain gifts, you'll be able to see it miles away before it even like knocks at your door. Now, that doesn't go for everybody. Okay. Um, but I say this to say, as an intuitive energy reader, that whoever was trying to end something, whether it's literally, okay, or figurative, like a figure of speech, like an example is like death to your success, death to your relationships, platonic or romantic, things of that nature. Um, energy wise or physically, this person is now gonna lose their hair, and it's gonna like come in the form of alopecia. Okay, that's for some of you guys. For other of you guys, somebody close to you have this condition, but somebody close to you is also actively doing magic, and it's not the "oh, I'm jealous and envious" type of magic. So you really need to like up your protection, um, like for real. Like there's somebody in your close proximity here, whether it's them or somebody that they were been in contact with, that's actively, the magic is potent. Okay. However, despite all of this, let me tell you guys, whatever is going on, if I do get the messages as somebody that reads energy, I know for a fact that things are gonna turn out in your favor. Okay. Also, I wouldn't get these messages at all. Like, there is no point of me to get messages, whereas it doesn't make sense to anyone, you know? Um, because I'd rather not talk about it, okay? But spiritual attacks are very, it comes with the territory being spiritual or religious, okay? A lot of things goes on. Let me tell you this, that everything that is taking place on the earthly realm in the 3D, it happens first spiritually, energy wise, okay? Um, so there is that. Now, for some of you guys, the person that is doing this magic could have been a friend of a friend, um, or your friend that is sending this, or somebody close to you, their friend. I know it sounds weird to hear, okay? But some people's sides are definitely hidden until time is up, okay? So that is that message. Um, Needless, even though anything that was sent magic wise, your spirit team is on site, okay? Um, and you can see this as a form of like a spiritual confirmation as well, okay? Because the worst thing is not knowing and going through it than knowing and you overcoming it, okay? So there's that. I lost the rest of my notes. I was like cleaning up my place. But there's also like a celebration for somebody, a birth of a baby girl. Congratulations. It could also be a birth of a new project, but heavy on a pregnancy. See if you, number one, if you're going through some weird shit during this pregnancy, you are protected, okay? If you have weird ass dreams, please make sure to like um, digest natural stuff like herbs, okay? Any herbs that's good for you and your baby. That's the side message. Now, it is, I actually looked it up. In 2 days, there's going to be a new moon in Virgo. And I always say this every time during the full moon, new moon, there's always some shenanigans going on. Yes, we're out of the retrograde. Um, but I feel like this is kind of pre new moon after retrograde messages that I'm tuning into for you guys. Okay, let me wrap it up and before my speech goes sideways. I think that's pretty much it. I have this urge to like do like a collective message, like aside from like the key specific insights that I do on my audio insights. Um, I feel like I want to do it though. Let's see. Like I said, it's very late. Like I do things on a schedule because life, right? But I always get messages throughout the day, as you guys can tell. But yeah, I feel like I really want to do like a random, just see what's up. This new moon and in Virgo is very intense. I feel like it's very intense for me. Okay, like frequency wise, energy wise. Okay. I don't know if some of you guys have gifts. You could obviously, because I know I'm not the only one, but you might feel like very everything feels heightened. Okay, your sensories like smell, sight, um, like the way you hear things. Like oh, it might sound a little bit paranormal, but like the way I be hearing things. And I'm not talking about clairaudiency and smelling things. It could be really, really far away. And people could be like, I'm talking about feet away from me, feet. And I'm thinking here, how the heck can I smell this when they're like on the other side of like the building, you know? Something of this nature, or be like hearing things and like, you know, I know, that's just me. I feel like the new moon is very, I mean, it is fall, you know? So with that being said, thank you for stopping by, Collective. Um, I'm gonna see if I do this late night random reading. If not, thank you for stopping by and go luck in your journey in life. Ooh, and almost, Lordy Lord, I almost forgot. There's also a person. I feel like that's also somebody's karma as well. Um, Somebody's drinking a lot. Okay, I feel like it could be karma. It's kind of tied to the person that is gonna get like alopecia for doing death magic on you, and there's like one person that's like drinking a lot because of what they have done to you magic wise, or somebody has a drinking problem. Okay, um, and alcohol is literally like I can't. Yeah. If it's somebody that you know is diving into drinking, they can only get help if they want to, okay? Dealing with somebody that has a substance abuse, and yes, alcohol is in this equation. It's the worst, okay? Now, if it's not that type of situation, somebody's also drinking themselves because of the shit they did, magic wise. There's also one person that's going to get a high honor, whether spiritually and or physically, like high honor in terms of praise, when it comes to like accolades, work, um, just the respect that you deserve. So yeah, that has been the energy for today. I was tuning into that the drinking part may not be like a karmic thing, but it could be. I mean, I feel like a lot of people that do spell work at the end of the day, they dig a grave to themselves. Okay. But yeah, thank you for stopping by.